What's up, YouTube? It's artisanmc. Appreciate you guys coming through on this Revenge of the Fifth morning. So hopefully everybody has actually caught up and actually saw the episode of Moon Knight. I forget that sometimes I forget the little things like Dr. Manhattan, which is that I'm watching stuff a little bit earlier than other folks are. So you're not all sitting up till midnight on a Tuesday night to watch fucking Moon Knight, and then 6 o'clock you still want to talk about it. My bad. Excuse me. But apparently everybody's had a day to go to work, get the May the 4th be with you out. Focused on that for a hot second. Went home, watched Moon Knight, got down to like, what the fuck? So now we can talk about it and spoil it. I'm sure everybody else has also had their time to watch other loudmouth content creators to give you a breakdown, so you got your regurgitated points ready. So here we go. 80 miles an hour reaction video. But I figured we'd get this off the plate, get it out the way now, and then I can clear my mind and go see Doctor Strange tonight and be done with it. So, what you guys want to talk about? See anything interesting last night? I was just reading Blackfoot's response in my comment section this morning. And sure enough, he wanted to know what my grown moment was. And I can tell you, you know exactly what my grown moment was. Like it's kind of a twofer. Like I was wrong, but I was right at the same time, which is funny as fuck to me because that's how the episode played out. Some stuff I was right on, some stuff I was wrong on, but right on it, which is weird, right? But the main grown moment comes in when fucking Lila showed up on the screen in the costume. I'm like, I look like Star-Lord in that Love and Thunder meme, like, like, what the fuck? Really? Okay, so what was I wrong on? They didn't make Khonshu did not make her his avatar. He asked, but apparently she's too strong of a woman, so she turned him down. Oh, okay, yeah. Khonshu only like weak and broken men. A strong, forthright, headstrong woman will not bow to a god. Get the fuck out of here. But the little hippo god, oh, hell yeah, she down with the hippo. She down with y'all weak. Yeah, because she sound like a white girl, right? Oh, I got fabulous costume ideas. The bitch come out there with a costume and some swords and some wings. I'm like, the fuck does that have to do with a hippo? I'm sorry. I'm missing something. Because Khonshu is a bird, right? You get that, right? Khonshu was a bird. Old buzzard, old bud. Khonshu was a bird, like a crane or some shit like that, right? So he would have wings. Why the fuck does the hippo god have wings? I'm really confused on that. Somebody needs to roll me through the Egyptian pantheon real quick and explain to me how the fuck Taraweek, the hippo goddess, has wings. As far as I know, she should be the goddess of hearth and heaviness, which is the blessing in disguise that they made her talk like a white girl and not a black chick from Egypt. Now, if that wasn't grown worthy as a reason to inject this fucking character, a made-up character, mind you, into the final fight, I don't know what the fuck else is. So, no, Khonshu didn't make her his avatar. But she did get made an Avatar, didn't she? She was fighting Arthur Harrow. Okay, I was 95% right. And actually kind of taking it to him, which doesn't actually make any sense. Like, she should be doing better than Moon Knight. She should. You know why? She has fucking less time with her powers. She know how to do everything, right? Oh, okay. Power of plot compels you. The power of plot compels you. That shit was ridiculous to me. Now, did it look cool with her fighting with the wings and shit like that? Yeah, it looked cool when Falcon did it too. Did you miss that? They just took Falcon whole shine, right? Captain America, the new Captain America, yeah, just took all his fucking shine. Gave it to some other chick. Because we need a woman with wings now too, right? Yeah, because I guess Gwyneth Paltrow ain't coming back as Rescue, right? Fuck y'all. That dumb shit. Also the most ridiculous shit I had seen. And Blackfoot mentioned it in his comment. Are you an Egyptian superhero? I am. No, you ain't, bitch. No, you're not. Remember, you're a temporary avatar. Because you just can't be locked down. No contract can hold me. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm watching that shit. It's like, is this Marvel trying to make their own Wonder Woman now? What the fuck? So Lila gets to be in the MCU now as her own little hero. Tarweed's Avatar. We couldn't see Boz in this bitch, but we got some made-up character becoming an Avatar. For another god that ain't never showed up in the MCU. So she the white hippo god's Avatar. Man, get the fuck out of here with this dumb shit. Now, did the costume look cool? Yeah, the costume looked cool. You know why? Egyptian shit looked cool. Why? The black folks made it. Just saying. It looked cool. Greens and golds and the whites, yeah, that always worked for anything in Egypt. For her ass getting up there, she got 2 swords and she just killing men left and right that can't hold her until they can hold her. Get the fuck out of here. That was stupid. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, Spain. The MCU strikes again, even in Egypt. Yeah, the Egyptian branch was working because they had to find a way to put this fucking bitch in there some kind of way. And now it makes sense why episode 4 was in there, even though it still stands out as the lamest goddamn episode of this whole series. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Episode 4 was not that good. The last 10 minutes was, the rest of it was garbage. The kissing, the fighting the mummy, all that bullshit with Lila could have been cut out of this motherfucker, and I could have got a less rushed final episode. But no, you had to put that shit in there because you know in episode 6, you're going to give her God powers and have her ass out there fighting Arthur Harrow. Like she give a fuck about Arthur Harrow. He didn't kill her daddy. He didn't do shit to her, but take the scarab. She ain't got no reasoning to give a fuck about what Arthur Harrow doing outside. It's just morally wrong. Shut up. That's what Mark was doing. Just to inject her ass into another spot to put another character up there so you have a stand-in for Moon Knight. That's what that shit was. Because I told you, in this phase 4, every hero have to have a female counterpart. It's like that in the comics. Every one of them has to have a female counterpart. And that's seen as diversity and representation. Riddle me this. Where's the male counterpart of Captain Marvel? Where's the male counterpart of Black Widow? Where's the male counterpart of Kamala Khan? Don't exist, do they? You know why? Because it's fucking stupid. That's why it doesn't exist. Because that bullshit forced diversity shit only works one way. To depower men. You can't be the hero. We're the hero too. Shit. I was thinking about this shit in the shower. And excluding some women in branches of military, name one woman that don't need to be rescued. Name one. Because one of them that came to mind for me was Gina Carano. Gina Carano was very capable. I trust Gina Carano at my back anytime, just with hands. But even she needed to be rescued by Bob Chapek, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni in that Star Wars shit because one of their strong, independent women was fucking her over with a whole gaggle of fucking crew. She needed to be rescued. And it wasn't coming from women. Shut that dumb shit up. I don't have anything against women that is not necessary, right? Women in general. No, you do dumb shit, but men do dumb shit too. That's why I don't have a lot of guy friends. It's just how the shit rolls. I don't like stupid people. I'm very bigoted in that sense. Stupidity does not get much play around me. I expect more from you. That's the bar that most people don't want to actually achieve. But on top of that shit, when you do dumb shit, I call it out, and I don't see there as being a reason why I can't call it out because you got a pair of boobs. That's stupid. That shit that they put in that last episode was stupid. It's stupid as fuck. But in a funny way, here's the next question. How is it that we got a superhero beatdown going on with Arthur Harrow newly empowered with a new pimp stick, new long pimp cane? I'm liking that shit, right? He got power. He got some juice, glass in his sandals and everything. David Koresh kicks ass, apparently, right? He out there fighting Mark Spector, Moon Knight, the newly synergized on one accord, Mark and Steven, going out and doing the Moon Knight thing. Flipping off back-to-back, costume changing looks awesome, right? We got the physical manifestation of Ahmet, crocodile goddess with her hair with the bangs in it, with the locks. Okay, she out there doing her thing. We got Bone God, Khonshu with the big nose. He out there getting it in with his staff and shit, like, I'm about to kill this bitch. Now, what y'all don't peep is that I think Khonshu and Ahmet used to be lovers or some shit. Because they talking like two exes. That's how they talking like. Like, you used to be all about this. Yeah, but you're going too far, bitch. No, they ain't did shit yet. Yeah, but you let them do stuff. That's not okay. Look, goddamn. Y'all need to just get behind the pyramid and knock one out and calm the fuck down. I'm in Khonshu, fucking, and relax. Okay? Because y'all on some bullshit. The other thing that was interesting was that Ahmet tells Khonshu that the years have not been kind. That means Khonshu withered away to that bonehead. He wasn't always a bonehead. He used to have a face. And all these centuries, I guess, just sitting out here outside of the overboard, the motherfucker is wasting away. That's why he looks like a fucking bonehead. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. I never thought about that. Clever old bitch. Okay, crocodile. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. I'm gonna chew you up. She is definitely a man-eater, soul eater, which is par for the course for dealing with some bad women. They will eat your soul, like Hellraiser. But anyway, outside of all of that silliness, you got Ahmet, you got Khonshu there, you got Moon Knight, you got Arthur Harrow there. They all fighting, right? It looks like an episode of Power Rangers to me. did. It was a cool scene, though. You got the Avatar Khonshu falling down, and then you got Khonshu getting put on his back by Ahmed, not in the cool way. You know, like, okay, he's weaker than Ahmed because at this point in time, Ahmed got more followers. Okay, that's how the God shit works. Look, if you don't believe, they ain't got no power. That's just how it is. So I like telling people all the time, you're going to hell. I said, I don't believe in your God, so no, I'm not. Why would I go to your hell if I don't believe in your God? Can't wish that shit on me. You go into your hell. I won't be there. Right? Now, it did look like an episode of Power Rangers to me, which was kind of funny because I'm thinking like, okay, so Moon Knight is the white Power Ranger with Khonshu's sword. It was kind of funny to me. But here's what was missing. If Layla is the fucking avatar for Tarweet, why the fuck didn't Tarweet show up? Why didn't we get a big hippo guy showing up on the scene to help out Khonshu kick the crocodile's ass? What happened with that? Y'all ran out of money? Is that what it was? Because that scene looked good. I like seeing the two guys sitting up there fucking up the pyramids, just trying to, you know, throw down. Khonshu got his pip stick like, nah, bitch, we ain't doing this today. Trying to put the jab on her. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, she can't use that tail? She got a dress on, Khonshu. That's a woman. That's a female, Khonshu. What are you doing? You about that red pill life, huh? You give a fuck. He went after her. Oh, shit, that'd be a good one to see. The red pill god. Shout out to the angry man. So, they doing all that goofy shit. You got Lila out there fighting. Of course, she finally gets pinned by some accident of Moon Knight, where she gets pinned. It's like, okay, so now he's complete fuck up. Can't take down Arthur Harrow. He had beat up everybody else he came across, but now he's having a problem with Arthur. Okay, whatever. You know, Khonshu only got one believer. Okay, he only got one fist. Whatever. Good for regular people, not so good for somebody in power. All right, whatever. She seemed to be doing all right. She seemed to be doing pretty damn good. She don't even get put down. Only thing that stopped her was a crescent boomerang. And a car. A shitty car at that. So the female empowerment moment was blatant and poorly written. How about that? How about I say that? I was giving the director, the screenwriter praise on what he did with Mark. He did some awesome shit with Mark. I enjoyed that shit. You had a good foundation. Shout out to Jeff Lemire. You had a good foundation to build on. But that shit you injected, goddamn, dude, you look about as stupid right now as Robert Rodriguez putting them fucking mods in Book of Boba Fett. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this the Disney play? That's why I don't put it all on Marvel. This looks like the Disney play to me. That they got to have a female thrown in there somewhere. Couldn't just be a fight between Arthur Harrow and Mark Spector, even though the whole story is revolved around their asses. Oh no, it got to involve Lila now too. Well, why? Why should it? Lila got Mark killed. And even Khonshu knew it. Told him he was unfocused, worried about your ass, which got him killed. Get your goofy haired ass out of here. No, she got to get God powers. Anyway, any fucking way. Now, fight did look cool. One of my favorite scenes in that fight, Mr. Knight coming out with the little billy clubs and out there getting some of his scrimmage stick action, because I do love a good scrimmage stick fight. Oh, that shit was looking lovely to me. That was one of my thumbnails. I made 4 thumbnails for this episode. I did. I made 4 of them. 2 of them were spoilers. Like I put up on this thumbnail with the Khonshu sitting in the back seat. Oh, that was pimp. That was pimp. That was straight for the comic. Khonshu in a suit, like, nigga, what? Get my limo. Let me talk to you for a minute. I saw what you did and I didn't like that shit. That shit was pimp. Pimp, 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 pimp. Y'all just don't know. That's how I like seeing my Khonshu in the suit with the bird head talking shit. Just chilling. Chilling with the steeple fingers. Like, this is what we're going to do here, Mark. I'm not liking you as my avatar, dude. You're not living up to your potential. I need more worshipers. You know? I'm feeling kind of low. My battery kind of low. And I can't keep going back and forth with you on this bullshit. So this is what we're going to do. I like that Khonshu. Get a suit with sandals on. Pimping in the back of a limo. Excuse me. Now, I didn't say spoiler alert all through the shit because I'm driving. Look, it's a day later. If you didn't watch that shit already and you know it was the finale, you get what the fuck you get after that. You do. Well, I'm going to see Doctor Strange tonight because after tonight, I ain't gonna have much call to be bitching about people giving spoilers. Lucky one saw it Tuesday or something. Right. Yeah, beastly nerd, exactly. Now you see it how I see it. Just another version of a Disney princess. That is a Disney play. That's not a Marvel play. Because if it was solely a Marvel play, you wouldn't have seen the same shit play out in fucking Star Wars. Two different camps, same parent company. What does that parent company push? Princesses. Princesses. That's it. They always got to have a princess. That's why you got to have that goofy line about, are you an Egyptian hero? And she only saved a girl. She had killed a whole bunch of men, but she only saved a girl. And she just awestruck. Mind you, the only Egyptian girl in Cairo without a head wrap on. The only one. I saw all these older women out there with the head wrapping and glasses and shit like that on. They had the hijab on. The fuck is this little girl doing? This westernized little bitch. What's wrong with you? Shit, even the black chick had her head wrap on. This little girl running around, hair flowing. Are you a head on? Shut up. That was so fucking stupid. And the funny part is, does that work on girls? I would like to see the female who saw that and thought that was actually awesome. I would really want to talk to them and find out what was awesome about it to them. Just explain it to me, because maybe it's something I'm missing. I'm not a female. I'm not. So maybe it's just something I'm missing. Explain it to me, if you could. What does that mean? And don't give me this empowerment speech shit. Actually give me some articulate, analytical understanding of why this is important. How it made you feel all good inside. Because she can have those God powers, but she don't get to be crazy like Mark Spector. No, only men can be crazy. She can have no flaws. Like, she can join the whole group that was looking for her ass 2 episodes ago in this temple, and all of a sudden forgot about the fact they got one extra person sitting in the back of their goddamn Jeep. Like, who is this bitch? I don't know her. Where'd she come from? Nobody said that? That's fucking poor ass fucking writing right there. That's some lazy shit. The power of plot cloaked her. Where nobody can see she's sitting in the damn caravan and they got one extra person. We one person heavy. Who are you? I don't recognize you. Where you come from? Yeah, beastly. Bullshit. What am I like to say? The crocodile goddess looked like backup singer for the Rick James in 1980s. Yeah, she was. That was Tina Marie. Hey, Malika, if it make you feel better, watch that scene of everybody judging those random people in Cairo and I'm in absorbing all those souls and just hear, give it to me, baby. Dum, 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 dum. Give me what you got for me. Give it to me, baby. Think of that. That'll make you fucking laugh because that works. She did look like one of the Mary Jane girls. You know they smoked some shit back in Egypt. some hashish. That's why they was communing with them gods and shit. Even their cast was laid back. Like, yeah, fuck it. Nothing to do out here on the sandy ass dunes on the Nile, man. What we gonna do out here? We gonna drink wine, smoke a little of this hash, and we be good. We just gonna float on the Nile, baby. Yeah, she wasn't back up singing for Rick James. She was. And I guess Osiris was Rick James. Except for this weak ass fucking Osiris avatar in this shit. That's fucked up. They killed the pretty brown skinned chick too. Like, goddamn, dude. Killed all the rest of the avatars, huh? Why didn't y'all start breaking some of them other fucking stone statues? How about that? Oh, you just left them in there to get crushed. Okay. Okay. It's okay. You got Khonshu back. I guess it's all right. All night long is her thing. All night long. Yeah, that's what her and Khonshu was doing. I'm telling you, her and Khonshu used to date. Her and Khonshu used to date. And Khonshu just got into still in that rage stage. Like, oh, nah, bitch, you going too crazy. Calm the fuck down. They Mickey and Mallory over here. No. Let the motherfuckers do something, then I'll judge them harshly. But until then, we gotta hold off. We gotta wait. We gonna hang back. Nah, let's kill him now. Nah, bitch. What's wrong with you, man? No. Calm the fuck down. Even the rest of the guys know you going too far. Calm the fuck down, bitch. Shit. If you want to bring it into starker relief, Ahmed is the god of abortion. That's who she is. That's why she has so many fucking followers. Early term abortion. Child ain't even grown up yet. Do shit. Nope. Fuck it. Ahmed is the day after pill. It is Revenge of the Fifth. Excuse me. I love Yeah, I borged in that one area. That one area I always borg because it passes a fucking prison. So they got their Wi-Fi scrambled out. So didn't get to see the third persona. The third persona did come out, did walk around, kill a bunch of people, and disappear again, and stop short of killing Arthur Harrow. Which I was like, oh, okay. That's kind of fucked up. And Lila saw the third persona come out, but it looked like Mark. But she said, what was that? Which means I heard some of the other geeks talk about it, and they said that he looks the same. No, he doesn't look the same. He doesn't look the same. He looks different. The reason why you know he looks different is because She got two swords. She motherfuckers open, right? They out there. He looked different. My guess is he looks like that black suit Moon Knight I was telling you guys about. If you look in the comic books or look online, look for the Moon Knight costume where he has the white hood and the white cape, but his costume is black. It has blades on his thighs and on his arms. That motherfucker is brutal. That's the Bloody Knight. That's what I call him, right? That's the Bloody Knight. Because that's the motherfucker that will flat out brutalize you, right? Okay, third persona popped up. They named the third persona Jake Lockley. It's Jake Lockley. When you saw him show up at the end of the episode, how did you know it was him? Because you see them black gloves. He's wearing dark colors in black. He got his cap on and his leather coat, and he's a little bit more brutal. You get the gist of that shit when he wheeling Arthur Harrow ass out of there. That damn, this a motherfucker bloody on the ground. What the fuck? I don't think he just bleed. I think that motherfucker dead as hell. The other thing that you caught is that Jake cool with the ladies. He talked to the nurse and told her it was cool, right? Now, the fun part is that I forgot that Jake Lockley has a Spanish accent. That's why he good with the ladies. That's why he charmed that bitch into wanting a steak dinner with his ass, because he was about to get him some brown sugar. I told you, third persona like chicks. He a meat eater. Yeah, he all toxic masculinity. He actually like women and kick somebody's ass. Oh my God, that's a terrible thing for a man to do. Because we're so against violence. Anyway, you see him wheel Haro outside. He tosses his ass in the back of that limo. He don't give a fuck about Haro. And that gives you, it's a subtle thing that gives you the impression this dude is a little bit rough. Put that wheelchair over, kick that motherfucker out the way. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's just appearances. That's all it is appearances. This is what I was telling you guys, that third persona is a little rough. Don't give a fuck. Now, I was wrong in the sense that it wasn't Khonshu. It wasn't Khonshu. But I'm right in the sense that it kind of is Khonshu, because Khonshu got a deal with Jake. And Jake works for Khonshu. Legitly works for Khonshu. Carries out his instructions, no problem. Yeah, he kicked the fuck out that wheelchair. Didn't he, Kareem? I laughed when I saw that shit. He run and get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh shit. Play acting is over. Play acting is over. He ain't for that bullshit. He ain't about that at all. Like, nah, fuck all this shit. I don't care nothing about this. Right? He kicked the fuck out that wheelchair. That shit was hilarious. Right? Now, you get him getting in the car. Everybody knows Jake Lockley is always the cabbie, right? And everybody was pointing to all the other stuff in there. Okay, so he's driving a car. He's a chauffeur. That works kind of the same way because, you know, it's 2020. We got Uber and shit now. What's a fucking cab driver to people? What is a fucking cab driver to people nowadays who know what Uber is? Nothing, right? Okay, so he's a chauffeur. Awesome. He driving the Spectre car. I clue you in on something. Mark is rich. You know that, right? One sec while I go through this check. So Mark is rich because killing people for money pays very well. It's good work if you can get it and you ain't got a bunch of fucking snitches around you. Right? He's rich. So that's probably Mark's limo. Or it's Jake's limo. Never know. Now, finding out that Khonshu would not let Mark go, in a sense, that he actually just brokered a deal, and the person that works for him legitly is Jake Lockley, is fun. Yes. Khonshu does like broken people. It's easy to work with him. And Mark, having so many personalities inside of him, works really good. God forbid Khonshu ever make a deal and run across David Haller. He's going to have a whole hell of a lot of goddamn problems then. Thank God he don't know shit about David Haller. If you don't know who David Haller is, that's my fucking Easter eggs for the real geeks. Now, them sitting in the back of the limo, you get Jake's color scheme. Jake's color scheme is dark. It's black. You wear black shit. Which means to me, Jake's costume as Moon Knight turns black. Like I said, look it up online. If you ain't never read the comic book, look up that black suited Moon Knight. I got it on my fucking game, but I can't show it to you on my game right now. Just show it to you. Which is fun. That's the costume I like using the most. Because that's like, it's like his Daredevil, when Daredevil had that armored costume for a while and he was just really going in on motherfuckers. It's like that kind of costume. He just got more armor on the damn costume. And it's offensive, not defensive armor. Because he's going in for the kill. Now, seeing the third persona show up and it was named Jake Lockley, I told you guys, like, I didn't give a fuck what it was going to be named. If you read the comic book, you knew there's another persona, it's this name. It didn't matter what it was, what his name was. It just mattered that he fucking showed up. And he showed up. He did show up in the costume. He did fight. But you didn't get to see the shit, so it's kind of a miss about how badass he actually is. Which is kind of disappointing because I was happy with seeing Moon Knight fighting, and then I was happy with seeing Mr. Knight fighting and seeing that there's a little different style. A little different style. So I would have really liked to see Jake Lockley's fighting style, because I'm assuming it's just gonna be blows. Now, mind you, it's all Mark Spector. All in all, right? All in all, it's just Mark Spector, right? Mark Spector is trained. And my reasoning, I'll tell you this before Sunday, my reasoning why I don't think Mark Spector and Steven know anything about Jake Lockley, that Jake Lockley probably emerged when Mark went into the military, at least in the MCU. Jake Lockley was the one who emerged while Mark was in the military, and why he ended up getting discharged for going AWOL in that fugue state. That was the emergence of Jake Lockley. That's when Jake Lockley showed up. That's what I'm thinking. And that's why Mark ended up working for Bushman. Because Bushman got keyed in. This motherfucker will go. This motherfucker Mark right here is crazy. He probably didn't know anything about them other personalities, but he saw that motherfucker will go. So yeah, hey, I got a gig for you. Yeah, come on board, man. We gonna do this shit. We gonna do this mercenary shit. I think Jake was the one doing most of the mercenary killing shit. That's why Mark always feel bad about the shit, but he kind of remember it. Not fully remember it. He just kind of remembers it. Jake Lockley is the killer. Like I told you guys, Jake Lockley is the killer. He's the one who will kill people. No qualms. That's why when you had that scene in episode, what was it, 3, 4, where the guys get stabbed, you first see that, oh shit, he's killed somebody. He don't know who it is. That's why Khonshu was there, wasn't saying shit. Because Khonshu was there getting information. He didn't know they had switched over. He didn't know they switched over. He's like, oh, okay. That's why he was just pimping there. Like, oh, okay. Oh, shit, we got the other ones now. All right. That's why that motherfucker was into it. Yeah, sneaky bird, motherfucker. He was into that shit. I was like, okay. But that's why I thought it was Khonshu, because he was playing the shit too fucking cool. He was too cool with it. Like, oh, yeah, well, take him to the cliff. He'll talk. That motherfucker didn't ask no questions. He was just down with whatever was going on. That's why I thought it was him. But now that you know it was, third persona Jake Lockley, and Jake Lockley works for Khonshu, now you understand why it makes sense. You can go back and watch the whole episode now and understand what the fuck is going on. Like, oh shit. He was legit the fucking hand to Khonshu over there. Like, kill these motherfuckers. They don't answer, Jake. Give them the business. That probably means in that first episode when they're in the Latveria-looking country and Mark's body starts moving on its own, it wasn't Mark moving the body. It was Jake taking over. Because at one point in that conversation, you hear Khonshu saying, Mark, this negates the deal. He's talking to Mark. But at another point, he just commands, stop him. He doesn't say a name. He just says, stop him. And that's when Mark's body start trying to animate itself and walk away and shit like that, like following his marching orders. Like, what the fuck? But you have the whole argument with Mark, with Steven in his head, don't give it to him, right? Now the third persona did show up because he killed all those people that tried to take the scarab from him. Okay, Jake is a killer. And everybody was shocked when they saw that shit. Only difference is, as an audience member, we thought it was Mark Spector did all that shit. It wasn't Mark, was it? That was Jake Lockley. Jake Lockley killed the motherfuckers out on the street and had everybody shook. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell he did, but his hands was bloody as fuck. Bloody night. He will get bloody. Mark will have some qualms and some conscience about the shit. But as long as he believes he's a superhero, he okay with it, right? He ain't got no problem throwing no crescent daggers into no people at all. Not if he thinks he's doing something heroic and shit like that. But flat out killing people, no, he ain't for that. Well, Jake is all about that. And don't give a fuck. Ask Arthur Harrow. That motherfucker got shots in the back of a limo. It's a good thing it was already painted kind of red. Good thing. Because he got slugs. And Jake didn't give a fuck. It was like, yeah, it's your time to go. Woo! That was some good shit. I like seeing Jake show up. And talking another language. Which if you study multiple personality disorders and stuff like that, you'll see sometimes some of the other personalities will speak a different language that the actual host personality doesn't even realize they speak. Doesn't. If you ever watch United States of Terror, she was a female and she was Toni Collette masterfully playing somebody with multiple personalities. One of her personalities was a dude and liked chicks. So what you think she was doing? Got terror, gonorrhea, and all kind of other shit because she's out there fucking with some skank ass chicks. Buck liked to fuck. It was hilarious, right? But it does happen. But at least in the MCU version with Mark, all of this is just parts of Mark that he knows. Mark speaks other languages. So one of his personalities speaks a whole nother language. Maybe that's why he don't answer them all the time, because they ain't speaking Spanish to him. No habla inglés, motherfucker. Anyway, it was a good show. I liked the final episode. It was goofy in some parts to move the plot along, but I was, like I said, I was curious how they would pull this shit off in a shorter episode. They pulled it off. They missed some shit because they running at a quick pace. They did miss some shit. That was known to fucking happen. That was going to happen. Did they stick the landing? I don't know. Not really. I mean, the stinger at the end with Jake Lockley coming after the credits, because I'm telling you, I was pissed off when the credits start rolling and I didn't see that third persona show up fully. And I was kind of like, man, that was some bullshit. What the And then it got to an end credits and it was like, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, motherfucker. Is that a reshoot? Did y'all go back and reshoot that shit? You did some polling data, figured out you needed that, went back and did it? I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Thank you for finally putting that in there, because otherwise, the fact that it came after the credits to me means it was a reshoot. That they figured out that that's what everybody wanted. Third persona, you know, it was missing something. So I enjoyed it. It was rushed, but I knew it was going to be that. I knew it was going to be rushed. I just wanted to see how they did it and how they got Mark back from the wheat fields. Okay, he understands they need it. You need that one accord with your personalities, which is part of my fucking rant that I did the other night about owning yourself. Gotta own who the fuck you are. It's just what it is. And be comfortable with that shit. Look, you fucking crazy, you crazy, nigga. You got multiple personalities. You got multiple personalities. You might as well shake hands and be friends. There's no use fighting over the same goddamn body. Stupid. Shit, you can get more done if y'all work together. And that's what you saw. Them working together, switching back and forth between the personalities, doing their part. Cool. That's how shit should work. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I got 1 minute to go. Get on this clock and get out of here. I got a short day, so I need to get a lot of stuff done on this Revenge of the Fifth. Thank you guys for coming through and listening to some of my BS on this. If you had any thoughts, definitely write it in the comments section below this shit, so I can read those and laugh about them later on. And definitely Sunday, Shop Talk Live, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to talk about Moon Knight and Doctor Strange and everything. Everything. And in the words of Amit, that great Negro singing poet, give it to me, baby. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.